And welcome into another edition of Face Off, the lacrosse show here on the State Champs Network. Can't thank our friends at Warrior enough for being a huge part of this, along with Coach Greg Durham. My name is Sean Baligian, and this is money time. Make no mistake about that. So, Coach, instead of doing a Super 10 this week, we decided to roll with a top 8 in each division because it is going to be frantic coming down the stretch.
Yeah, I think that what we did here kind of correlates with the playoffs for the MHSAA. And you see that, in Division 1, we have the usual suspects right at the top, CC, then Rice. They've been proving it all year. It's looking down the line, unless Rockford has something to say about it, that, hey, they could be in the finals. That's the way we look at it, right? But Rockford has been playing well. They're third. You got Heartland, who just had a huge decisive win over Clarkston. Kind of shocking. I thought that'd be a lot closer, 15-5. Ended up being a pretty good game. Heartland starting to get it going. That's going to be good for them because they're going to have a tough game against Grand Ledge, who has one of our Tyson Cooper, one of our players of the year. So you have Heartland versus Grand Ledge. And then, 6 is Brighton. Brighton had another regional championship for their book. Jim Carl coaching that at the helm there. And then Birmingham's going to have to play Rockford, and that'll be, Rockford's biting at the bit to get to the next level. So we'll see what happens there. For the top 8 for Division 2, we have the two usual suspects. We have Country Day and East Grand Rapids. What's really nice this year in Division 2 is that we have two kind of newcomers. Not that Madawan's been, they've been around for a long time, but you also have Caledonia, the Scots. And I really like both those programs. It's really nice to see new programs enter in, the top 4 here. Hopefully they can make some noise in the Division 2 playoffs, as they're going to have to play some decent teams as well. But then you have Forest Hills Northern, right? And that Caledonia Forest Hills Northern game, that should be a dandy. And then you got Hazlitt. Hazlitt is kind of like that sleeper. I like a lot of things I see out of them. And then you got Divine Child and Temperance Bedford, their first regional championship, which is huge. So, unfortunately you have to play against the monster Country Day, but anything can happen any day. So.
No doubt about that. Hey, one thing, if you've watched this show every week, this is a lacrosse show. It's not just about the boys. Want to give the girls some love as well. Fantastic game happening tonight. We're taping this on Thursday. How about South Lyon knocking off the 3-time defending state champion? Congratulations to them. South Lyon and Brighton is huge. Rockford, they look like the favorites to make it back to the University of Michigan. Cranbrook, the Catholic League champion, taking on Bloomfield. And Coach, big one in DT is D2 as well.
Yeah, you had the defending champion, Grand Rapids Catholic Central taking on East Grand Rapids. That should, another one to look out. Obviously, Country Day versus Marion. So those are going to be huge games as well.
So good luck to everybody out there, boys and girls, as we wind it down for the season in 2025.